Introducing John Boucher, a class of 2011 Lambda Fellow in Nonfiction.
I'm John Boucher, and I'll be reading from my memoir in progress, Dichondra, from the chapter entitled Crocodiles and Cream Puffs. My mother was just slipping into them as I came into her bedroom. I wasn't going to buy them. They were almost $300, she said, without looking at me. The salesman at Magden tipped me off. They were his last pair. Weren't even on the floor. He had to go into the back. She looked down, slipping her right foot into the navy crocodile pump. A single strap ran across its rounded yet pointed toe and ended on the pump's outer edge with a silver buckle. He gave me a very good price. They were on sale, end of the season, and they're $4.50. She smiled. Who's he going to sell them to? And he's not getting any more in either. He told me that Florida crocodiles just went on the endangered species list. I told him there aren't any Florida crocodiles. They're alligators. What's the difference, I asked. Crocodiles are more expensive. She laughed. God, they're reptiles. But of course we have to protect every creature, great and small. I looked down at her navy shoes and her tiny feet giving way to pale gray hose, and then her plaid kilt-like skirt. It was shades of gray and navy, with a deep gray fringe pleat on its left side. She crossed her bedroom to the Chinese modern dresser she shared with my father. She opened the top drawer and pulled out her jewelry box, a brown leather cigar box my father had bought some Cubans in before Castro. They must have been pretty expensive to come in a leather box with a brass clasp. It was lined in maroon silk damask. The only hints of its original use, the logo of a Spanish woman, a mantilla in her hair, on the inside cover, and the lingering bittersweet smell of my father's pungent cigars. My mother removed what looked like an oversized sterling silver safety pin and handed it to me. Here, John, pin my skirt together, about knee-high, the head of the pin facing outward, I think. I knelt down and lifted the gray fringed pleat. I'd seen her do this on a red and green skirt my sister Danny wore. Pin it here, she pointed, and make sure you pin the flap closed, but not too low. I want to show just a bit of leg when I sit. I pinned the giant safety pin. My mother stood and examined my work in her mirror, the one Danny had scratched with my paternal grandmother's wedding ring, to see if a diamond really can cut glass. My mother carefully tucked her heavy, silver-gray satin blouse and adjusted her short, pale gray silk slip so it wouldn't show. Then she reached into the jewelry box and pulled out and put on a necklace of sterling silver laurel leaves and its matching bracelet. Next was a pair of large sterling clip earrings with domed centers of deep cobalt glass. There, I'm almost done, she said, carefully examining her tiny, slim frame in the scratched gold mirror. Her last touch, she applied a sweep of copper across her lips. She stopped mid-swipe. I have a very important meeting today, John. Things are going to be very different around here from now on, but it's all for the best. You'll see. She finished her lips, blotted them with a tissue she dropped into her navy bag. Dressed entirely in shades of silver gray and navy, her golden red hair seemed aflame. She lit a pommel red and donned her tortoise Jackie O's. Taking a puff, she said, "You'll be at Edna's all day. May have dinner there, may spend the night. You might want to bring a toy." I wondered why she dressed so carefully. She usually dressed nice, but this time was extra special. I thought she was going to my school. She always seemed to be there. A couple of times I'd seen her talking to my principal at La Tijera Elementary. He was the only man there. He's tall, wears tweed jackets with elbow patches, white shirts, and skinny striped ties, and has a PhD, so we have to call him doctor instead of mister. He looks like that handsome black actor on the TV show Room 222. Mommy says he's available. Now my sister Danny and I are bused to Daniel Freeman. Half the black kids are bused to my school and half the white kids to theirs. My mother said Daddy got real angry about it and almost got kicked out of one meeting. My old principal got promoted or something, and he's organizing the integration. I've seen Mommy in the Spanish courtyard at Daniel Freeman, talking to him a lot. Thank you.